Hello, everybody. Early morning here. In fact, I gotta go get my coffee, so I'll be right back. I almost forgot my coffee. That would not be good. I don't think anyone's watching right now anyways, and if you are, I'll be right back. I need the coffee. It's morning. Be right back. Now that I have my coffee, I'm ready to look at radar. Just being funny. All right, it's early. I'm tired still. I just got done with teaching for the year yesterday, so I tried to sleep in, but that wasn't going to happen because I made the mistake of setting up my backpacking camping tent to make sure it was still good, since I haven't used it since like 2022. And yeah, Maddie's like, "Oh, let's sleep in it tonight." So then I slept in the tent inside the house, and now my back's killing me, so I'm getting too old for this stuff, I guess. But anyways, now that I have had my coffee, I'm ready to watch radar.
Well, you don't need that, Private. We're right here. Now, what is it? Now, what is it? I'm having trouble with the radar, sir.
What's wrong with it?
I've lost the bleeps, I've lost the sweeps, and I've lost the creeps.
The what? The what? And the what?
No, the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps.
That's not all he's lost.
So yeah, we got our coffee. Cheers to everyone. We're doing a VUSA USA Flying Club event. I don't know why I had to do it for morning, but I need to do this because we've got to throw support out there. So anyways, we're going to go from London, Kentucky to 56 West Virginia, and we are taking the Wagon Queen Family Sky Cruiser. So again, let me introduce that to you all on stream, part of our promotions for our 5th annual marathon event.
This summer, take to the skies in style. Introducing the 1977 Piper Arrow 3-wagon Queen Sky Cruiser. She's not just a plane, she's aviation's answer to the great American family road trip. With 4 seats, retractable gear, and 4 times the simulated wood grain, this bird's got the look of a suburban station wagon and the soul of a skybound stallion. Why just drive coast to coast when you can fly there in a machine so groovy, Clark Griswold himself would have traded in the family truckster just for a ride in this majestic metal mama. Rugged, comfortable yoke? Check. Luggage space for Aunt Edna? You bet. Built-in GPS to keep your dad from getting lost over Kansas? Absolutely. And don't forget the low-wing swagger and constant speed prop performance. Perfect for cruising at 137 knots while flying the tribe cross-country. So skip the rest stops and take the scenic route at 7,500 feet. It's the Wagon Queen Sky Cruiser, because the journey is the vacation. If you think you hate it now, just wait till you fly it.
Just wait till you fly it. And again, we're going to announce that we are having the 5th annual Eric Flight Marathon charity marathon fundraiser event. I'm going to say all these words at you for the Great Cycle Challenge, which is why you see my livery right here for the event. We've already got that done. We got to start doing more promotion now. But if you want more information about that, please look at this informational video. This summer, the sky becomes our highway, and hope becomes our destination. Join Eric Flight as he embarks on 2 epic flight simulation marathons, raising funds for children battling cancer through the Great Cycle Challenge. First, a journey across Canada from the Pacific coast of British Columbia to the historic city of Quebec. Then 1 week later, from Vermont's Green Mountains to the sunlit shores of Santa Monica. Every mile flown helps fund life-saving research through the Children's Cancer Research Fund. Fly with us. Watch the journey. Donate if you can. Together, we can give kids a brighter tomorrow. So again, wrong one. Again, join us on Saturday, July 26th, starting at 8 a.m. We're going to be flying across Canada from the west coast to the east coast to Quebec. And then on the next week, Saturday, August 2nd, we're going to be flying from Burlington, Vermont, all the way to Santa Monica, California. One big marathon event. We're sponsored by Dewicki Design and It Builds Real Sim Gear. And if you donate during the live stream, during the actual marathon event, either one, you can be put into a raffle for a Real Sim Gear GNS 530, graciously donated by Real Sim Gear. If you want to participate in flying, Dewicki Design and It Builds have donated sceneries that we will raffle off to pilots that actually fly it like a marathon. And if you can't fly like a marathon, just join us for a couple legs here and there. All my information is available in my Discord, tinyurl.com/airflight Discord. We'd love to see everyone there, at least come on out. And we're trying to hit our goal of $2,500. We haven't hit $2,500 yet, but every year it keeps going up. So we'll see what happens this year. And that's the ultimate American-Canadian flight trip. Again, 2 events later this summer. So pretty long, and they are exciting though. Like I've never really dreaded them, but I get like jittery the night before. I'm like, yeah, let's do this thing, and then all of a sudden it's like I don't sleep and have to fly for like probably it's gonna be over 20 hours at least this year on each one. So, but I'll do what it takes. And this is the Wagon Queen Family Sky Cruise, like I showed you. We're taking that out today as we fly to Cheat River. I will have to look up the soft field landing technique on this because I can't remember everything. I'm figuring it's like 75 knots approach speed, full flaps, and ride that throttle in there. And then obviously soft field, you're not getting brakes, so hopefully slow down and stuff. So we'll see. This should be interesting. Anyways, let's get going here. Seat track back lock, avionics off, autopilots off, AC off, prop high RPM. That's where we left it. Throttle slight. Brake set. That parking brake was causing trouble, as you saw a couple streams ago. I still have to clip that. Let me make that a highlight. There we go. We are on Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. It works pretty good for me. It does have little quirks once in a while, but you see rudders are working. Okay. I'm gonna go click off when we start. So master on, get on, fuel pump on, full fuel. Go and off. Alright. Make sure we're reach flying out the max to start. Okay, clear prop. Here we go.
Clear.
And she's doing good. Alright, full rich oil pressure is in the green. Fuel pump off. Fuel pressure still there. Good. Light test required. Turn the nav on this time. Okay. Other than that, early morning action here. Seatbelt harnesses, heat vent, defrost. How cold is it in Kentucky? It's 70. I don't think we need this, so turn the heat off. Wait, that is off. Okay. I forgot they updated this, so everything got like knocked out for state saving. But we're good. Avionics on the set. We're going to give some gear, GNS 530 in there. I think that would be the right size. No. I gotta resize it. Now, if I got that window panel program, I could probably like avoid this and it'll just load up. But I don't feel like adding another thing of software to start up there, so I have to make that bigger. There. Oh, wait till it turns blue. All right, avionics on. ATIS. What's the ATIS here? Kentucky. ASOS 119.075. We're gonna move the coffee. We're gonna move the coffee. Where are we gonna move the coffee? I don't know. Alright, coffee's there. That's a little. Maybe a little bigger. Thanks for coming out. If you came out early this morning for this stream, should be a good flight. We had to switch to Kentucky last minute because there's a bunch of IFR weather out there, but everything's looking decent as of now. So, 56 Victor, Whiskey Victor. Wow. We will be flying for real hopefully next week. First time in a while. I'm gonna get my 3 landings in to take passengers, and then I invited some people to go flying if they come up early for FSExpo. So we'll see about that. Alright, GPS is set, still connecting. 119.075. Near the ASOS, hopefully. This is default weather. Default scenery here, sorry. Oops, come on now. Come on, there you go. Switch over. Oh, then switch over. Come on. Dude, yeah, I'm on COM 2. Is it off? Is that why? Yeah. Again, it defaulted all my stuff here. The tab. Let's go. There you go. Now it's gonna be on. Now I'll switch over. We're gonna monitor COM 2. Oh, wrong way. Come on. Nope. Wrong way. I hate it when it unsaves my state. Hopefully we get some ASOS. I guess not. And that's been a problem in 2024. Once in a while it just doesn't do it. Volume's up. Radio's on. 119.075. It does not have it. Okay, so if we look at Sky Vector, it says 180 at 6. So what the heck runways do we have here? London, probably 24. That's what I'm thinking. That's what we're going to take out of here, and then we'll head direct to Cheat River. All right, other than that, let's go back to our checklist. All right, what's the altimeter? Because I have to set that manually too. It does some messing up here if I don't. 3008, which is fine because it's more realistic that way. And transponder, Alton Squawk. Good, hopefully it saves everything after I get this flight done. ADS-B will be on with the tablet. We're going to test the radio, going to connect the VATSIM at this time. I already filled my flight plan, so we should be good to go. I don't think there's anyone out there, but 122.8 is the VATSIM intercom. It's the CTAF here. CTAF is 123.0. I just noticed I didn't put my chat program on. No, I've been monitoring Twitch, but nothing else. Not good. Not good. Sorry about that. Yeah, alright, streaming what's going on. Kick, I'm expanding the chat. It's gonna pop up the chat. Really wish it could be integrated in streamer.bot, but you can only do certain things on that. Alright, you. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Start her up. Let's go. There you go. Take my time so I don't mess anything up. There we go. Alright, everything's kind of working now, which is nice to see. Okey-dokey. Alright, so anyways, back to the checklist. Test the radio. VATSIM Unicom, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, radio check please. Doubt I've been anyone out there. If we look at Volanta, we're right here. Of course, this is fake Boeing 737. I doubt he's going to give me a check, but that's alright. Right, over to Unicom. Turn criminal checks on the way out. We gotta do a run up. We gotta go to 2-4. And let's go back to the charts. we're over here, so we're gonna take a right and go that way down there. How's that? That is good. All right, without further ado, then, Tobii tracker on. Beside the center of that, and we're gonna go to it's a tight fit here. Let's go to our right. Looks like we're gonna go right. So parking brake off, and turn this button around. Bang into that. What looks to be like a steerman. Full fuel. Fuel it before the storm started. Coffee's good. I want coffee. Again, this is part of the Virtual USA Flying Club today. So I'm going to take a right. Clear on that side. Clear on that side. And take a right. It's not even a taxi. Sorry about the screen moving. It follows my eyes. I do like the Tobii tracker. I don't know if I leave it on all the time, especially with streaming, so when I look at the other monitors that use like that. Taxiing and landing, it's pretty cool. And if you're not streaming and making people busy, it's also cool. So. Alright. The end of the runway is near. But it looks like we can only go this far. Yeah, because they closed that part of the taxiway down. Alright, we're going to do a run up over here. So let's get her over here. Okay, brake on. Double check that it is. It is coffee down. Alright, Tobii tracker off. Let's go to our checklist. For the run. Run up. Brakes are set. Fuel's proper. Take. Good for now. Trim set for takeoff. Let's look over there. Wheel is working. Electric is working. I got scared. I didn't think it was working. Alright, very good. Back to the seat here. Flight controls. Great and correct. Very good. Alright. Instruments, start queries in the middle, no flag. Heading coordinates should be about where it is. Vertical speed's good. Altimeter is. I gotta check the field elevation here. 1,212. That's about right. Yeah, cool. Horizon's good. Airspeed's good. Let's enunciate the lights here. Good. Alternate air test and cruise. And cruise. Mixture best power. Alright, 2,000 RPMs. Let's go for it. Let's yoke. 2,000. Right, mag check. Right. Back both. Left. Back both. Second prop. RPMs go down. RPMs go back up. Then we'll look at the oil pressure. Oil pressure goes down. Oil pressure goes back up. And then finally, we do one final check. Make sure that no oil leaks out onto the windshield, because that means we have an oil leak, probably in the governor. Down. And alright, good. Vacuum is good. Amps are charging. Fuel pressure is good. Oil pressure, oil temperature, good. Idle. Good. Back to like 1,000 in real life. Here I do usually about 1,100. So it works better that way. Alright, I'm gonna do the pre-takeoff. So prop by RPM, flaps gonna be 0, express power fuel pump on. Gear override not required, P2 heat good. Transponder relative squawk is AC is off, doors and windows, landing light on. And strobes going on. It's working. Cool. Time brakes. Okay. We are good to go. Let's transfer to go. No. Give me an error. My air traffic. That sucks. That's right. stop line. They'd probably get this red thing. Again, this is default scene. It's not there for this stuff for this thing. Alright. And go. So, make sure we get this here again. We're good. Alright, traffic. Let's be clear. There's traffic there. Don't take minutes. Alright. But anyways, we've got some actually what traffic? London. We'll call it London traffic. London traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, departing runway 24, departs to the northeast. I'm gonna go to 5,500. For some reason I found 6,000 because I'm not thinking again. So there's no 6 2. My lord. That's true. Every day it feels brand new. Whoops, wrong button. 5,500. I don't know why my brain wasn't working again. It wasn't. Autopilot set. On my site tag. Right, let's hit the runway. We are connected. We are not disconnected. That was weird. It kicked me off the server too. I don't think it was an internet thing, you? Cheat River, here we come. And I'll look up the approach speed for soft field because it's going to be a turn. Okay, in the middle. Wheels on the floor. Oh, I forgot to do the briefing. Rotate 70. Climate 90. Track D gear when there's no more available runway ahead of us. Take a turn to the right. Wow, 20, 0. Actually left. We'll take a turn to the left if there's any problems. Good enough. I'm just gonna this morning. Not thinking about it. Here we go. Rotate 70. Climate 90. So I tested this last night with the newest update that Just Flight made for this Piper, and the autopilot seemed to have worked a little bit better. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. Left pattern. Swinging around. And crab into this window over. Left. Yes. 152 up. These clouds are a little menacing here. There are clouds all around this one. So what's happening? Around here. Let's get some more. Just as I said, hey, it kind of looks like it's working. It's not working. It's not working. Let's try it again, shall we? And it's working. I think stuff. There's the airfield over there. So goodbye to London, Kentucky. Hello to hope my autopilot is working. Seems like it's turning left, but it's not doing it. Well, try that again. Could be. Could be. It's working better last night. It'll eventually work. God, this is a pain. This is not making this. Last night it was working. It was fine. Switch the head. Oop. Please, Mr. Autopilot, work. Auto. Start working. Nope, it's working. Alright, now that's working. Should be able to do that. That working as well. Jump from those clouds. Off this thing. Off this thing. Alright, mixture back. There you go, let's look outside. Yeah, it's a little loud. Alright, we're on our way. Alright, so we're at Virutal. Good to go. Nope, got about a little over 2 hours. It's probably going to be like an hour and a half by the time it's supposed to stop at 5,500, so make sure it goes that 2 trust the pilot. It's going to box it. This broadcast brought to you by coffee. Oh man. Oh, I forgot to use my sterile cockpit. What's up, Snake? How's it going? We have a new overlay, everyone. It's not on the chat commands, but I should have done this right before we took off. Should have done it. Sterile cockpit. Not anymore, though. Snake, how are you, bud? I haven't seen you in a while. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to go down. Altitude 3,500. Yeah. All right, we gotta go back down. Clouds. Clouds everywhere. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Just got done teaching for the year yesterday. Followed by the chorus of many children who didn't turn in their projects on time, and I was on there for like 2 weeks and they still didn't turn in. And then they expected me to correct it at like 4 p.m. yesterday when school was over. Yeah, that didn't happen. You know what? I would have if I could have, but I can't. Grades were due at 11, so there's not much you can do on that. Anyways, I don't want to talk about teaching today. That's what did we just hit the Smoky Mountains? Send down to 3,500. Keep an eye on that speed up. Keep the speed up. 22. Not liking these clouds. We might have to cheat to get to Cheat River today. Let's go. Piperarrow software. Probably the VOH. Procedure pack. This is from Middle Georgia State University. Slow flight stalls, takeoffs, landings. Non-reference. Where's the landings? Oh, takeoffs and landings. After slow flight stalls, okay. Soft field. Takeoff. That's right. Soft field landing. There you go. Yep. They want me at 70 for final. Okay. That's fine. 70. Okay. Hey, 3500 is a lot better. Look at that. These beautiful mountains. Kentucky. I'm gonna go right to West Virginia. It does. It's not planned by me, but yeah, Cheat River Spring Flying was morning flight. You know, I woke up early just to do this. But not bad. Kentucky looks pretty nice. I've never been to Kentucky in my life. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty nice. Right? Yeah. Picture time. I still can't get that stupid gay bar screenshot notification off. That's right. AI tells me. Nav information's customized. Xbox app has it too, so let's turn that on. Sorry, it's gonna flash for a second. Little bumpy. I got in my head, take me home to a place where I belong. Notifications. Settings. Settings. Oh, that's the station stuff. Oh, that's actually just settings. Look at that. That CPU usage there. Holy shnikes. Widgets. I don't use these things. That should be it. Frames are about 58. that made sense after I saw that. We're in the hills of Kentucky at 3,500. Hour and a half to go. Nothing to really look at except for the hills of Kentucky. So, trying to see if we have to name these hills. Redbird River seems to be here. Trees look great. We are in the East Server. We did want to fly with us, but just remember, you be my wingman anytime.
You are still dangerous. You can be my wingman anytime. Bullshit. You can be mine.
Looks like I got rid of it. No, 2 pictures and nothing. Yeah, the weather's pretty gnarly here in the Northeast. We've got some rain. I'm looking outside my window now. Here's the update, Massachusetts. It's rain and overcast and cloudy. Excuse me. I'm gonna drink coffee. I'm gonna check the outside scenery here and there for some beauty. You know. And then that cheap river. I don't know if anyone else thinks it's flight clubs are flying. We have a window from 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time to 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So we should make it in. Oh my God, shall I say it? I shouldn't. Maybe early. Because I'm usually like last minute or going over in 10 minutes. But Cheat Rivers at Turf Airfield. It's a nice little fly in. We do have, I think it's parallel 42 seat there. So we'll take a look at it. Hopefully it works in 2024. And see, then we don't have VATSIM ATC. I'm up with some chatter on. How's that? Okay with you? Let me do the settings here. Wait,
Traffic.
UPS 2920 heavy, turn left heading 350.
Left heading 350, good, 2920 heavy.
Nice scenery though. But we'll be in West Virginia in no time.
American 2489, reduce speed to 170, device airport in sight.
170 airport inside, American 2489.
I went back to 2020 because that's the only place I can fly the PMDG, and I get to see the difference now. Because at first I knew this was better graphics in 2024, but I never really like visually saw it, and now I'm starting to visually see it. When I'm gonna go back to 2020. It looks
American 2049, clear visual approach runway 27, maintain 170 until Charles.
Little, it's not vintage.
It's just runway 170 to Charleston, American 2489.
They're supposed to have supposedly another update from 2020. I don't know if that's what I don't think we have much. 2020 is pretty good. I haven't had a problem with
300 to intercept the low slider.
So the most I ever have in 2020 now is it's like an out of memory error for some reason. And then 2024, the only problem I'm having is that it slows down in really heavy scenery. Like I went to San Antonio to check it out last night, and that was dragging the system down major. I'm not intending that to happen in Cheap River here because we're going to be up. We like to call the boonies. So, not the boonies, the boonies. You have an airport off our right here. Wendell H.
2049, contact tower 118.5.
Kilo Charlie Papa
American
Echo,
2049 with you.
somewhere out there. Here exactly. Take a look at what we got here. Suction's good. LTM's good. Okay. Autopilot is finally working, so thanks to the autopilot there.
American 805, descend to maintain.
And actually working after I reset it 5 times.
Automatic pilot.
I'll go back to the passengers.
I get back to riding the bike pretty soon.
GPS 2920 by the airport in sight. It's going to be 11 o'clock in about 1 mile.
Inside GPS 2920 has.
Well, I figure it's the first day of summer vacation for
From
teachers
27 right,
here,
170 on Optical
and
Delta.
it's raining,
Cleared for the visual
Yeah, so I can't
27
even
right,
cut the grass.
170 until Calto, GPS 2920 has.
which isn't bad because I cut it like on Sunday. So I try to keep up with it because whenever I let it roll out, it clogs up. This is my chill and relax day, I guess.
American 805, descend and maintain 3000.
Send us 3000, American 805.
Oh, cool! I just got my new hiking.
GPS 2920 heavy, contact tower 118.5.
Brand new Merrill's Moab 3 waterproof hiking Gore-Tex boots. I got them for a pretty good price, $84.95. They retail for like $115, but I'm even brand new too, so not bad. It had
American 805, turn left heading 360.
Left 360.
cool. Well, I'm excited because we're gonna go backpacking this summer with my son. That's why I'm getting everything ready. Checked the backpacking tent last night, and then my daughter wanted to sleep in it, as I said, in the house. My back's killing me. I need a new sleeping pad. I like the big, cushy 4-inch sleeping pads. I know it's more weight, but comfort's important. Problem is, my old one is deflating over time.
American
as I sleep
805,
in
turn
it, so
left heading 300.
luckily, I bought an extra one in advance. I used to get lots of this stuff for reviewing on the Eric DIY channel, but like I haven't done that in a long time for camping at least. So I bought some extra stuff. So it should be
805,
fun.
descend and maintain 2100.
What a beer container because we're probably gonna go to
2100.
New Hampshire. It's the White Mountains like this. And I gotta get beer spray. They do not ship beer spray to Massachusetts. It is illegal to ship beer spray to Mass. So I'm probably gonna there's two ways around this, I think. One is to send it to my dad's house in Rhode Island. You can't get beer spray. Or you do an Amazon pickup block
traffic over your 10 o'clock
right over the border,
for 3.5
which is
miles
not that far.
northbound,
It's probably
3,500 via 4 helicopter.
Probably
Thank you. Looking
$65.
at
Yeah. I am right outside Kilo Charlie Papa Foxtrot. Now, I don't know if you
Helicopter
can
1
see that.
Foxtrot Delta
It's on
traffic
tap.
at your 130 and about 3 miles northwestbound at 2,500 descending in
Give me a
Airbus.
map here. So,
15 Delta, so maintain visual center.
so not
1 Fox Delta.
did it turn on? Did it turn on? So we got that. If you want to load in, probably Kilo Sierra, Juliet Sierra, Big Sandy Regional. They'll give you right near the numerous gas wells. Load up there and join me.
American 805 by the airport.
Also on 2024, and I don't know if it matters for service
American
update
805, clear visual approach runway 27 right, maintain 170
too. I don't think it matters. I was watching CDL yesterday. It's like you could just be on the server. But that does make sense. I think you need to be in 2024. Hour and 17 minutes to go. We'll keep it at 3,500.
Canadian 805, contact tower 118.5.
85, good night.
It's nice, chill, light this morning. Hills of Kentucky. Rain is everywhere though, all around us. So. That's rain everywhere. That's what it's
Whiskey 92 into turn Philadelphia Airport, 2 o'clock, 10 miles.
Inside, 5092.
5092, turn right heading 250, close visual approach from Wayton, 7 right.
Right, heading 250, clear visual, 7 right, 5092.
You see, they still haven't fixed the daytime light situation.
3000 VFR.
They did have another update. I don't even remember what they did on it. Piper Arrow 3 flyable. Does it have its quirks still? Sure. Whew.
Heavy, turn left heading 300, back to the airport south.
It's not supposed to be the most beautiful, you know, but it works. Anything to promote the ultimate American inflection. Good ground speed, 153 knots.
719 heavy, reduce your speed to 190.
Not too shabby. Excuse me. I don't know.
5092, 170 or better until
This rain could be interesting.
118.5.
No, that's okay. If you look at the tablet over here on my right, you probably want to load up at Kilo Sierra Juliet Sierra, Big Sandy Regional, right there in the middle tablet. Because I am Kentucky, and that's right on the border of Kentucky and West Virginia. So feel free. Now I'll just type it in for you too, so that way you have to.
American 814, fly front heading, descend to maintain 4000.
Present heading down to 4000, American 814.
Heavy,
Rain. You got some
100
copper mines or something.
First cleared RNAV from
It says strip mines. Yeah. It's all like red. Interesting. Very close. Yep, strip mines.
Look, remote time at 784 kilo, Mike, about 25 to the south, 3,500, request clearance through the...
Yeah, like some expo coming up. So what, June 27th? 2 weeks from now?
Mike, approach altimeter 3006, cleared to spot Bravo,
Yeah, 2 weeks from now.
3,500.
I'll be hanging around with the Virtual USA flag up there at the table. And also just walking around with Zach, checking out things. Thinking about getting eventually a new yoke. Not that the Honeycomb Alpha is terrible. It's just I'm getting spoiled with my Thrustmaster TPRs being Hall sensors. Because I've had some jittery problems on the yoke here. I've had to recalibrate it several times on the VUSA on the Alpha. And I know they make one that has Hall sensors, but Meridian, excuse me, Meridian is going to come out. It's a new company.
American E14 is going to maintain 2,000.
Designed it, the engineer of the Honeycomb Alpha yoke. And he's making one that's going to be like, have haptics in it and everything. It's going to have Hall sensors that are even better than the XCP Honeycomb yoke, which is what I was looking at. I was like, oh, maybe we'll do that. But, I'm in the market for a new yoke soon. And a new computer, but I'm not going to afford that. Because I'm not going to put everything on financing like I used to. Which I ended up right. I got 0% financing. That's fine.
Let that go. American 2616, Pro Charter.
But yeah, if anyone wants to do this, then we can do that.
Show me the money.
Show me the money! That's it, brother, but you got the yell messed up! Show me the money! I need to feel you, Jerry! Show me the money! Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money!
Just saying, that happened, and we can make those things happen.
180 for
But I am going to Dallas with my fam to visit my niece in July. I have the hotel and car rental. I'm thinking about trying that Turo service that pilots use. It's not just a pilot thing. It's like an app, and you search for cars through there. But I have to look at prices, and because you need a car in Dallas, you can't really get around that well without one.
Okay, after 1 Foxtrot Delta, descend to maintain 2,000 now.
2,000, 1
But
Foxtrot.
yeah, it should be good. It's July. It's gonna be hot. You know, I want to see Vegas. I haven't seen her in almost 3 years. Last time I went down again. That's why we lost my brother. So
American 814, turn
Be
right
nice to
heading
go down there and do some
240
nice
and join the
things.
climb approach course before 2
rather
o'clock
than
and 1
have
mile
to
for the
do
airport
not
side.
so nice things.
240, join the final approach course. We have the airport.
American 814, clear with
All right,
approach
sir,
runway
I'm coming up there.
27
I'll
right.
be there in about a couple minutes.
Visual runway 27 right, American 814.
So, I'll see. Coming up on that big sandy region. Again, if you're in 2020 though, it might not show some in 2020.
190, then down to
Usually
3,000.
2020 now that's kind of all through this rain. So if you don't see me, it's probably because you're on.
814, contact tower 118.5.
Over to tower.
Alright, let's do a fuel change here.
814 today.
Fuel pump on. Switch to the right. Off. Ooh, gonna get a little bumpy here with these storms. It's alright. Enjoy the turbulence. I'm feeling it. But haptics are where it's at when they work. I've had pretty good luck. Had to rewire this thing. So.
American 2616, turn right heading 180.
Right turn 180, American 2616.
Yes, I see this. The HDR graphics.
American 2616, instead of maintain 2,000.
Instead of 2,000, American 2616.
And I did sign up to have Twitch offer me 2K streaming. So they said sign up and see if you can be a tester. So we'll see if that happens. And if so, we'll try 2K on Twitch. So I think I have the bandwidth.
American 2616, out of your turn traffic, 12 o'clock and 4 miles north, westbound at 3,500 Diamond.
American
Sorry about the coughs. We are going right through the hills of Kentucky into West Virginia. The Cheat River 5-6. Virginia Flying Club, Cheat River Sprint Flying.
Richard 4838, turn left heading 360.
Left 360.
Fly your favorite GA aircraft into the turf runway Cheat River Island in the hills of Virginia. And the real world Cheat River flight's happening the same weekend. There you go, it's happening today and tomorrow.
2616, clear with
Club's
approach
virtual
runway
attendance
27 right,
numbers are going to be
maintain
added to the
170
real
knots
world
to 5
fly-in.
Clear to visual 27 right,
need that.
170 to 5 mile final, American 2616.
Alright. See the flight simulator. Parallel 42 made a cheat island next we're using theirs. So.
American 2616, traffic no
Video
factor,
about it.
contact tower
Watch the
118.5.
185, American 2616, we'll see you.
Yeah, but YouTube.
This is Google Pixel 9a with Gemini.
I don't know if we copyrighted it or not. So. Oh. Alright, let's
Air
look at it.
4838, try to maintain 3,000, turn left heading 300, join the sun approach course.
Sean Coffin.
300 to join and 3,340.
172. Look at that. He's got the hills just like we got. Yeah. He's got a Stratus or something. Nice plane, huh? Yeah, that would count as this, right? Except for the rain. No, I'm kind of glad I looked at the briefing all in its
After
entirety.
1 Foxtrot Delta, you're about to leave the Class Bravo airspace, and you'll be outside the CFR. Squawk CFR, radar service determined, increase change approved. Northeast towers on 26.9er.
All right, VFR switching to tower 2600. Thanks for your help.
Approaches this way. When? Ooh, look at that. Holy shit. I mean, this looks like it's sped up. Maybe it's not. Looks like it's sped up though. Looks like it's well maintained. That looked a little fast though for soft-field land.
Headed 2667, it's going to maintain 4,000.
Pretty cool.
4,000 unit 26.
Then I'm probably that's pretty cool though. Yeah.
I want to do barrel rolls.
Good fix-its. Subscribing once again. How many months? 53 months, sir. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You're looking at the Cheat River Fly-In video here. It was on the briefing.
You clean those fixes up right now.
Yeah, big boy.
Kentucky.
From now on, you gotta clean up your
West
own
Virginia
fixes.
Thanks for coming into the stream, sir. Look at that. Look at the steam off the... Has a little bit of everything, huh? Yeah.
President, get there, that was about it.
Simon 6207, road cover.
A little bit of everything there. You have a tractor in there. So it's got the drone out.
Air 4838, contact.
I gotta get me a drone. I have this drone's commercial certificate, but I don't have a drone. I gotta get one. So maybe we'll make a drone fund up. Set up 171. Yeah, it might be 170. There's a Cub.
United 2667, it's going to maintain 3,000, turn right heading 180.
Well, that's cool. Alright, I'm gonna put that to the side.
United 2667, it's going to maintain 3,000, turn right heading 180.
Down 3,000 on a 180 heading in at 2667.
See what's, I don't think there's anything else on this website. We got the parallel 42. Cheat River.
American 1943.
So we're also going to see how that looks in 2024. Hopefully it's all working. And we are just about on the border of West Virginia. I don't know why I'm so congested. Sorry about that. That's where we'll flex being pumped into 2024. We got a rainbow.
United 2667,
Rainbow.
240, on approach course.
240, John.
American, or correction, United 2667, delivers approach runway 27 left, maintain 170 knots, 5 miles long. 170.
Turning the names back. Alright. Now I'll show you a little bit. Try to flick back here. So we'll cross into West Virginia. Not that far to go. It's about another hour to go.
American 1943 is going to maintain 3,000, sliding 360.
Delaware.
360 heading American 1940.
How do we get counted in for the real world flying attendants? That's what I want to know. Most of this Is it Stephen Hayes that did it?
P-Lock 6207 is going to maintain 4,000.
Oh, there's an arrival procedure. Uh-oh. Well, it's good to see this on the way there. All right, here we go. Regardless whether you've been here or not, we recommend the standard left traffic patterns flow on the standard non-tower rating calls. That makes sense. We use a handheld. No, that makes sense too. All right.
United 2667, contact tower 118.5.
So recommended. So we'll keep this right to the right. The river on the left and reasonably tight to the mountain on the right. Yeah, right. Not landing on the 136.
Max 2715, 5 miles to Martin, turn left heading 300. Maintain 3000 until established. Clear out 27 right approach, maintain 170 knots.
Disclaimer. It's wonderful. This is why we buy insurance, everybody. It's a private airport, so they don't want to be sued. Alright, very good. We'll put that to the right and review that in about a half hour or so. It's nice to know their procedures.
Approach Brickyard 4500 south, direct hearing. Brickyard 4500, approach rudder.
Excellent!
Oh, 1 hour to go. A little bit hazy with the storms here. We are right on the border. This is the border of West Virginia. Got some rain developing here. Let's see if the weather is still good. And, oh, it just got bad when we took off.
American
London,
1943,
Kentucky
turn
is
10 degrees
now
left and
minimum
reduce speed to
VFR.
180.
10 left, 180 speed, American.
Yeah, there might be a little minimum VFR north of Cheat River. It says Clarksburg is broken in 1100, so we'll have to be
American
careful.
1943, turn left heading 300, intercept the final approach course.
300 to intercept
Garrett
final
County's
approach course,
clear.
American 1943.
Yeah, it might be a little sus. We'll have to see. We might just punch right through it. Yep. A little bit of rain. You can see the drops from there. Fuel. We're fine. Just excuse me.
American 847 is going to maintain 4,000.
Early morning flight, non-typical, especially the day after I get done teaching for the school year. But I woke up early to make it happen. It is. It's pretty. It's obviously very much out in the rural area. But yeah, I can see it. I drove through West Virginia for a little bit on the way to Columbus, Ohio. I think that's the only time I went to West Virginia.
175 out, American 1940.
That was when I took my drummer and I went out to Columbus Crew Stadium. That's what it's called. It's like, yeah, it is, but it's a way of living. Lots of mining. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the YouTube documentaries and stuff on people from West Virginia. They're very proud people, but yeah, they got it. In my opinion, they got it pretty rough. There's not much there. The education's not really there either. But one of these people I know from high school was West Virginia, and she seems to enjoy it. So it's a different lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
1943, contact tower 118.5.
18.5, American 1943.
That's what it is. I remember my friend from Tennessee was like, "This is what it looks like in my part of the country," and we watched Deliverance, which is a decent movie. However disturbing it is. Yeah.
Piedmont 6207, did you start that 190 turn? That's where we're running now. Piedmont 6207, continue that right-hand turn to a 240.
West Virginia, everybody.
240.
Rain everywhere. Look at that rain. Look at all that. That's what we probably have to look forward to. But it is supposed to be kind of clear, maybe, with minimum VFR 56 in around cheat field. So we'll have to see.
4500 approach,
best
going to
thing for
maintain
you.
4,000. 4,000 for sure, 4500.
Another thing on rain, we got the flag. Should go. FSExpo, 2 weeks from yesterday, actually. I wasn't even thinking so, so I was looking at the papers and finish things up. Down with Sim, I hope you're doing well.
American 741 Heavy, approach, Rogers, try to maintain 5,000.
645, American 741 Heavy.
East Lynn Lake out there somewhere in the distance. I am. I finished yesterday. Despite the protests of students who didn't turn in their projects on time and then thought I should correct it at 4 p.m. after school was done. Which already seemed to be by 11, so I felt bad. I didn't feel bad.
American 847, try to maintain
Yeah.
3,000.
Well, I have an online course on June 30th. Because I'm gonna relax for today. Yeah, I mean the weather's not ideal up here in Massachusetts. It's kind of like this. We have rain everywhere. But I am gonna go. Hopefully fly at 152 in real life for the first time in a while on Tuesday and get my 3 landings in. Maybe get a little lunch.
level 6,000 with Foxtrot.
T-Mon 6180, approach, Rogers.
Take passengers. And I invited some people that if they come up early to FSExpo, I might take them up to the Arrow.
Approach, Brickyard 4897.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy.
190. Brickyard 4897.
But like I was saying, I want to go backpacking with my son. And of course, I went to go take out the backpacking tent, which I haven't used since Parlin Field. When I flew up there, I did a camp overnight after flying up there. And tent's great, but my daughter's like, "Oh, can we sleep in the tent tonight?" So I did that, and it might have been a good thing because my sleeping pad deflates a little over time. So I need a new sleeping pad. I have one, but I wouldn't know that. So that's why we test all the equipment before I see where we're at. And I just bought my hiking boots literally at the beginning of this stream. So yeah.
American 741
It does,
Heavy,
it does.
turn
But
left
he's
heading,
12, so I think we're ready
010.
for it. I've never really gone backpacking. We've done camping. We never did like the hike in on everything. And I've had the equipment. I built it over the years thinking I'm gonna want to do that someday. So that's not the problem. It's just getting him updated and making sure everything works. So we even have the water filtration and everything. So, but we're gonna do an easy one. I'm thinking about the Coppermine Trail up in New Hampshire, which is like a 2-mile walk, hike in. They have a shelter which we're not gonna use. We're gonna use the tent near the
T-Mon 6207,
pond
clears
there.
approach runway 27 right.
I think that's the thing. I'm not like nervous, but I'm just kind of like, where do we put the tent? So I know there's a shelter, but where the tents go? So. Oh, I plan on doing like a whole like video. Yeah, I mean obviously I probably won't have phone service up
American
there.
847, turn
I'll
left,
be
main
taking
300 and step over the
That
top.
one I do get phone service. It's spotty in the White Mountains. We'll see. But I'm gonna take the GoPros. I'm gonna give him a GoPro too. I'm gonna just document the whole
4897,
experience.
center maintain 5,000.
5,000, like 48.
I'd say once I used to flying, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. You might have to cheat to get the cheat river. It's just rain though. That's definitely going to cut down on visibility. Are we legal? Yeah. Yeah, but I would like to actually see on the plane.
American 1367, approach over.
No, you got to be prepared for this. Yeah. So, it's just like flying. If you're prepared, you're at ease. If you're not, then when things go bad, you start worrying. Rain effects in this look pretty good, to be honest with you. I've flown through rain before. You always got to be worried about reduced visibility in rain. To be safe, sometimes I'll cut the visibility. If it says like VFR, I'll cut it in half just to see
10
what
to 11 o'clock and
it
14
would be,
miles.
you know?
American 847, clears approach runway 27 right, maintain 180 knots to 5 miles an hour.
Yeah. I told him this. I gotta show him how to set up the tent by himself. It's a pretty easy tent though. It's a nature hike cloud up 3. It's a 3-person tent, which is gonna be more weight, but I don't really care about I gotta be as light as possible. Like I'll take things for comfort, but it won't overload the backpack, it'll be a little heavier. The tent weighs about 6 pounds. 5.5, 6 pounds, but it's a 3-person tent. So it's 50 minutes to go. It keeps climbing up though. Which is interesting.
American
Yeah,
741,
I don't know.
headed
We'll
to
have to see.
maintain
I got him his hiking boots the other
3,000,
day.
flying 360.
I'm not buying all new stuff either, you know, saving money. What's up, Nick Bresla? How's South Carolina treating you? That you got some good news.
6207, maintain 180 knots, still 5 miles, final contact tower 1.5.
Getting into that academy there, right? Oh, so you're back. Cool. Well, it's good to be home then. Too bad the weather sucks up here.
Piedmont 6180, maintain 4,000.
Welcome back. Here's some sucky weather. We're just flying through the rain in West Virginia. Let's get the cheap river. Really wanted to be at 5,500 and have some time in case there was a problem. We'll be okay. How's the fuel?
Air 4500,
Okay,
turn
go left.
we're
Fuel
heading
pump on.
180. 180,
Left.
4500.
Pump off. Pressure's good. Awesome.
In 470 for correction, 741 heavy, turn left heading 300, intercept the final approach course.
300, intercept the final approach course, American 741 heavy.
Well, when you made the academy, you probably felt like this. Had to do it. I had to fly a command. I was like, that's gonna be awesome. Welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for everyone for coming out.
American
Especially early morning. Who does early mornings?
Contact tower 18.5.
Seriously. Yeah, it's lots of rain, hills, wonderful looking trees.
American 741 heavy, continue
Yeah,
left
we are
hand
gonna
turn
go over
to
Charleston,
a
West Virginia.
one correction, 2.
This would be a Class Charlie, so I'm gonna make sure that there's no ATC here.
250 heading for
There is
the
none.
intercept, American 741.
So we're pretty good. There is DC Center, but I don't think we're gonna need it. Oh, is everyone already there? Not Cheat River, right? Yeah, Cheat River. Guess we got some guys down there, right? No. Someone's got a helicopter.
Open 4897.
No runway 36. He said it's too short. They use that for a taxi. So we're gonna use one of these. Hopefully on 1230, because the more the better on that. It's just right outside DC 7.
Air 4500 traffic,
Looks
Apollo
like,
Heavy 787 miles
Sean.
east of Martin at 3,600.
Skyhawk.
Sorry, for Air 4500. For Air 4500, follow the
They want you to be
traffic
close
approach
to
runway
as possible.
27 right,
Along
maintain
the Cheat River.
170 knots to 5 miles off. 7 right, 170 to 5 out for Air 4500.
We're still a way out here, so. Which is amazing. It feels like this is a longer flight than it really is. Yep. Yep. Visibility's not the best. We better cheat a little bit to get to the Cheat River. That's right. Just the best jokes. Nothing but
American
the best
741
jokes.
heavy, 12 o'clock and 13 miles towards airport side.
Airport inside, American 741 heavy.
American 741 heavy, cleavers approach runway 27 right, maintain
I do like the radar
180
effects.
knots to 5 miles on.
Quick visual 27 right, 180 knots, 5 mile final, American 741 heavy.
Taking a look at things. Getting a little bit of turbulence here. Storm. Now I'm gonna go back to the guard. There you go. Never did get guard on column 2.
You're on guard with
Enjoying my coffee as we fly through the rain.
American 2528.
It's almost like that time we went out to Monticello, New York, the Woodstock Festival site. When we flew the Piper Warrior, me and my friend there. And I took a picture because I belong to a Facebook group called like Pilots and Coffee. So I was like, as I was in the left seat. It's all good. Might take another flight like that this August. I contacted my friend there,
41 heavy contact.
who's not a private
18.5.
pilot, but has been training for quite a while.
American 741 heavy.
He gets easily dismayed at it, but when we go flying, he enjoys it, you know? And like, he's not a bad flying pilot. I
Blue Streak
have to keep an eye on him, but you really don't have to keep much of an eye on him. You get what I'm saying? So, like he even brought up like that he's so frustrated he just like to fly with me on adventures like that once in a while, so, which is fine, but it'd be nice if he had his
American 1367 to try to maintain 5,000.
He can do it. He gets flustered a little bit when it comes to like the world. He's been on the check ride before, and like he didn't have the best experience. And that kind of rattled him, I think. So I know he can, and I wanted to help him, but I only have so much time with the kids getting older. So that didn't work out either. I met with him once. But I did hear, again, I think I said this last stream actually, but I'll rehash it. I did hear from my student who graduated last year, and she's just about to do her, she did her dual cross country the other day, last week, 2 weeks ago. And so she must be getting towards the solo now, so that's cool. And yeah, so that's going well for her.
Air 4897, turn left heading at 300.
The 152. Oh, wait, I'm going to read that. Yeah.
300, descend maintain 3000. Piedmont 6180, turn right heading 180. Block. Piedmont 6180, turn right heading 180.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, thank God they did that. Jesus. Airline shall not be named. I'm taking JetBlue to Dallas, though, in July. Well, at least they caught it. You don't know what would happen after that. You have to put the gear up, you can break something else, and then you gotta go land, and then you have a bigger problem. Who missed that? You know? No, I'm glad that everything worked out. Last time I went to Dallas again for that whole thing, you know, brother. But I was flying American. And they kept timing out the pilots. I knew what was going on, but not many people did. But like, taxied out. There you go. Taxied out. We get to like third, the whole short line, and like, all right, we gotta go back to the terminal. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. And they timed out the pilots. They had to get 2 new pilots there. Yeah. Well, good, because it seemed like they were just rushing for pilots. Then it took the pilots that were on relief about 30 minutes to get there, so all these people are mad. I'm just like, hey, it is what it is. My brother just wants to stay in Texas a little bit longer, I guess. And then we were delayed about 4 hours. I think there was something wrong with the plane after that, but it wasn't major. They just had to get maintenance done. So, good catch on their part, though. You don't want to have that. Charleston, West Virginia coming up. This is Class Charlie, but no one's on for Fat Sim, so we're staying on CTAP here. Looks like we have a boat, a BOAT down there. And I wish there was a way to turn off the boat names. Just keep the aircraft ones, but there's not. Oops, come on now. There we go.
Blue Streak 9949, center maintain 4000.
Exactly, and you can retract it, could have a problem, could be stuck at that point, you know. Put it down, still have a good indicator. If you go down, it like just tracks down, so yeah. That's a boat. On what river is that? That's the Kanawha River, Kanawha. Kanawha?
2528, 3 miles from Martin, turn left heading 300, maintain 3000, full establishment local address 3027 right approach, maintain 170 knots, Delta.
So 170 Delta, 3000, clear for the ILS, 27 right approach, repair is 2528.
They optimized the engine more on the next release. There you go. This is downtown Charleston, West Virginia, if I can ever get the sim to just come. This thing looks glorious here. This is not with any of the FlightSim.to Google Earth add-ons. I removed them.
Piedmont 6180, center maintain 3000.
And a 3000, Piedmont 6180.
There you go. Yeah, that's why it's having problems. So again, I got 24 gigs of VRAM. understand why that's such a problem, but it's using every single bit of it.
District 9949, turn left.
Everything else is
360.
decent except for the GPU right now. It's just going
Piedmont.
full steam ahead. So that's why we have a reduction in frames there. But cleans up well after that. This is West Virginia International Yeager Field. That's the only issue I have with 2024 now. Is that
Piedmont 6180, 10 miles
heavy
per
dense
mark,
scenery
maintain
area.
3000 until stops on the final approach course, third RNAV,
issues.
27 right approach, maintain 180 knots to a 5 mile final.
Alright, 37 right. That's 0, still 2 mile final, or 5 mile final,
What's that?
Piedmont 6180, maintain 180
Yeah, you did.
knots,
That's what I
until
said.
5 mile
Yep.
final.
That's awesome.
Sorry, for 5 miles out from
Been there many times too. Oh. Got flight benefits. Nice. Already? Well, that's awesome, dude. It's the start of your career. So that's the CRJ, right? Oh, see, it's still hot. Use my VRAM. Again, 24 gigs. I don't. Did they make a card with more than 24 gigs? So,
Heading 350, Blue Street 9949.
definitely a start. I mean, all right. I know I pushed the sim, but really, shouldn't use that much VRAM. You can't exactly upgrade the VRAM unless you get. I mean, how the 5090? Does the 5090 come with more than 24 gigs? Not that I'm gonna go buy one. 5090 specs.
American 1367 to
32
4,000.
gigs. All right, so that's 32 gigs. So what is that? 8 gigabytes more. So I'd love to get a 5090. I just don't see that being there. It actually performs about twice as good as this. GDDR7. That makes sense. 3090 is still nothing to sneeze at. See, now it's smooth. See, we get outside there, and I bet you it drops.
Blue Street 5323,
Did,
reduce speed to
76.
180, then it's going to maintain 5,000.
So I don't get it. Maybe they can optimize that, because I don't know what you do other than turning down settings if you have like 2080 or something like that.
And 1440, reduce speed to 180, then it's going to maintain 5,000.
I would have to build a whole new system to really optimize all that stuff. So we're still with the i9 9900K, which is, you know, it's been good. It's been 6 years with this desktop. Yeah, it might be time to build a new build to give Zach this one. But to keep it down in cost, I'd have to buy a new motherboard, memory, CPU, buy power supplies. I'm gonna give Zach this. I have to buy a new case because I'm just gonna give him the whole thing. I'd rip the 3090 out for now to save costs and put it in the new build for now. I'd put my old 2080 back in here for Zach. But I don't know. I have to price it out again. And I'd go 5090.
District 9949, turn left heading 300, NSFS, final approach course, and to maintain 3,000.
That's why I've been on the market for
Left heading
5 months.
300,
That's what it says
just
here.
at final approach course, descend down to 3,000, Blue Street 9949.
Well, see, I don't know how people get by with 8 gigs anymore on a video card. That's like memory. I wouldn't go below 64. You know what I mean? And I try to go 128 like I have in this thing. I have DDR4 RAM on this thing. I was thinking about the AMD processor. I don't know if I'd go with the graphics card.
18.5.
Only because I'm still kind of stuck on that whole NVIDIA works usually better on the flight sim. So now I'm more of an NVIDIA guy. I did have an AMD card in my laptop in 2015-ish, no, 14, 12, 2012. And I think I had some compatibility issues here and there with a couple of things. So. Yeah, I got you. But I don't know. I'd have to do all that. And that thing, you know, my laptop's fine. My laptop has a 3080 Ti notebook version, but it has a better processor than my desktop. It has an i7 12th series, so it's older, but no. I can understand your frustration. The AMD cards are probably better than they used to be. But I was definitely looking to an AMD processor maybe because of overheating problems on the i14, 14 Gen. Because again, if I'm gonna buy, I'm gonna try to buy the best stuff at the time. So, coming up on London in West Virginia. Side, but it's nice view.
American 2365 to the cover.
Yeah, it's definitely a V-ramp thing. That's the hardest thing on this simulator. But that's where
180, contact tower 118.5.
Tower tower.
that's the Elk River, what I'm seeing on the section. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I agree. Because I was thinking about it. But the whatever that 9800X 3D processor or something was supposed to be better than even the Intel, according to some people. So, and I think it might be a little cheap, not much.
To maintain 4,000 turn left thing 360.
But again, I'm not going to be in the market for that right now, unless I really had to. I don't want to finance anything. I could go out and finance for 0% and say, yeah, I'll pay it off, and I probably would. But I'm trying to not do things like that anymore. I got all the debts paid off. I have money saved up, but I'm trying to make interest off that. And buy it when you save the money. That's what I'm thinking. We are going to Dallas next month, so that's going to be about $2,000. I do want to fly a little bit. So again, it all adds up. You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I did forget to do? I forgot to check the solar panels and how much energy was being used. What's up? Get a life? I was supposed to do that last night, and I fell asleep because I was so tired.
Piedmont 6236, reduce speed to
Yeah, that's gonna be tight though, depending on what you can do. Take what you can out of the old one. The power supply would be good to take out of this one, but the thing is that I'm gonna give this one to Zach. He's using my brother's old laptop, which I had to hack into. I backed up everything just to have it. It's just something you hold on to. And then
American
I did a
1367 to
clean
running
install.
240 on the final
Windows.
Final.
And then I had my old laptop. Yeah, you gotta price it out, you know. And then if you want to go a little cheaper,
American 1440 reduced speed to
like I wouldn't get a new GPU. I just get everything else. See if you got a new build. So that's all right, man. I appreciate you just stopping in. So thanks for stopping in. Get a life. It's not American Truck Simulator, is it? Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for stopping in.
American 1367, 10 miles from
one of the elementary students yesterday. We're just like outside, hanging out, like recess for the last day. And he was asking all these questions about becoming a pilot. Are you really interested in becoming a pilot? Maybe. So, all right, well, enjoy. Get a life. Enjoy it. It's the weekend. Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping again. Got about a half hour to go here. I'm gonna see if I get any weather around the area there. Let's see what's around there. Probably Elkins or Randolph County. 119 or 275. And we'll see, because the problem I've been having with 2024 is that sometimes it doesn't have any of the weather stations. So we'll just leave that on there.
43, reduce speed to
If I
170.
hear the ASOS, I'll let you know. Excuse me. I'm gonna check for ATC again. TC Center's right there, cheap. So I'm gonna go through it, but I'm not gonna ask them if I phone. And I got people waiting down there for QC flight. Yeah. You know, that was a very good card back in the day. It's just that game's outpaced it. So. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with milking. I mean, I consider myself kind of milking it too. We've had 6 years of this computer. I built this with my son to show him how to build a computer. So it was a cool experience. But yeah. It was April of 2019 or something like that, in May. And I felt like, oh man, this is awesome, because before that I was still using a gaming laptop, which we don't even have that anymore because it died over the winter and I left it out on the porch. Everything was messed up on it though. I had to get a Wi-Fi card because the Wi-Fi didn't work. The screen got ripped off. MSI laptops are terrible on the screens. But I kept the main computer and I just hooked it up to surround sound receiver to play movies on it, you know, on the porch. But it met its fate this year. I went to go see about getting all that movie stuff set up on the porch, and I tried booting it up. And then when I boot it up, so I go, oh, it's probably a dead battery. So I plugged in the AC adapter, and as soon as you plug in the laptop, the AC adapter would just turn off. So I was like, that can't be good. And I even went as far as to buy a replacement AC adapter, thinking maybe it's the AC adapter. And when I plugged that in, it stayed on, and it said battery charging. And then we smelled a burning smell, and I pulled it out. And I was like, well, what's going on? And I disconnected the battery to see if that was the problem, and it just wouldn't boot up. There was an error with it, so I was like, whatever. So now I have this cheap SSD 512 gigabyte drive, don't even know. It wasn't smoking, it just smelled, you know that burning smell of electronics? It wasn't the magic smoke. Oh God. Oh God. Anyways. No.
Street 5323, turn righting 180.
Alright. No, we got more weather here. I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna look at Sky Vector here. So I'm not hearing any ASOS, which I don't expect for a while. But Elkins is now broken at 24, broken 33. But we have a little glimmer of hope. It says clear at Petersburg,
4310 miles from Martin, maintain
south
3000 until south
east
Summit,
of the
first
field.
course cleared on up to
Garrett County, which is
maintain
northeast of the
170
field,
knots,
says
2 o'clock
clear.
off.
Scattered at 1100.
3000
And it cleared up with Clarksburg. So I think it's just going to be rain that we have to contend with.
170, still 5 mile final street.
Let's see. Still legal to fly in, but it's not the best day to fly. Excuse me. There's also military operation area coming up. As you can see on the electronic clip. Yeah, hey, maybe I should download the weather.
American 1440, turn left heading 360.
No, don't say you have to update all the charts. I'll let it update. I don't want to take it off now until it updates. I thought I already updated it. We'll just let that update all the charts. It downloads all the FAA chart supplements, etc., etc. And that's why it appears good. It updates it. So that's right. It's the June 12th. I got my new section. So. Yeah, I gotta get some lunch on Tuesday. I haven't even checked the weather on Tuesday yet, just to see what's going on with the weather. 152, 3 landings. That's all I need to take passengers. Taunton no longer has a restaurant, by the way. They are not looking very good.
Reduce speed to 170.
170.
Are they? Is that the chart supplement? I mean, we're lucky. I gotta be honest with you. The briefing for the marathon event, someone in the pilot club who flies in Canada was like, oh, you got some errors. And I was like, well, if you don't mind, can you make corrections? And the guy actually did. I was shocked. He was a wicked nice guy. But, no. So what does that mean? Is it just a reference manual to the charts? So, the thing that I made a mistake on, seeing that we don't do this a lot here in the United States, is the mandated CTAF reporting channels in there. Oh, I got you. Well, it's right on the section, too. Think about it, a little key.
American 2365, reduce speed to 170, zone is going to maintain 4,000.
Well, they got to have the key on the section. I'm going to be honest with you, I never really looked at the aeronautical chart user's guide. I just looked at the sectional with the key. And then went over things like terses and stuff like that. Which honestly, that was covered like last minute ground school with my instructor. Because like, I didn't understand what terses were. Until like he explained, I was like, that makes sense. But in Canada, yeah, there's everything is mandated. I actually learned a lot from what I didn't know. I thought I knew a lot about Canada. Again, we're lucky in America, you know. The FAA, which is government funded, makes the charts. You could download them for free online if you had to. Chart supplements, all those materials. The only time you pay is if you want it in print. Canada, you got to pay for everything.
American
Except for Flight Plan Go, you
4,000.
get the section for them, so they must pay for it or something. And ATC you pay for in Canada. You know what I'm saying? So, very lucky in America. 28 minutes to go or so. Let's see the fuel situation here. We're gonna go back to the right. Fuel pumped on. Back to the right. You really don't think about that till you have to look at what other countries do at GA. You know? Pump off.
5223,
we are very lucky. I mean, it's our tax dollars.
3,000 still tax on the phone. Approach course cleared. R957 right approach.
We'll see, because if they privatize, and I'm not worried about this or anything, because the AOPA will step in before this happens. But if they privatize things, like, it would cost more to fly, period, you know? It might even be prohibitive to some. So we'll see. I don't see them doing that, though. Again, the AOPA has been awesome on that.
170 knots to a 5 mile final.
I think that's why it's important to be an AOPA member, which I am. So. Politics aside. Like that time in Massachusetts, they one of the Congress people, state Congress there or something like that, said there should be a mandatory landing fee on all Massachusetts airports. And it was like cost prohibitive. It was like thousands of, it was expensive. I wouldn't be able to fly with it, let's put it that way, in Massachusetts. And then AOPA helped step in with other people and told them how ridiculous it was, you know, and they didn't pass that. But like, again, it's people who understand flying and people who don't and just say we can make money now.
American 1441 miles.
So I get it. The man's trying to make money, but he has no clue what ramifications of what could be a problem passing a bill like that.
Okay, 3,000 established there, correction, I-927 right, 175 miles.
And no state, in my opinion, is better, because even Florida, where there's no state tax and stuff, they're talking about like the property taxes doubling and stuff and how they can't afford it. Like, the state is going to get money somehow to run what they need to run. So it doesn't matter where you live. That's just the way life goes.
Blue Street 5043 contact.
I feel bad for the younger people. So we bought our house right before the prices like skyrocketed. And you can't even really get a house today. Most people starting out in their careers, you can't get a house. Mortgage rates are double what they were back then. That's because I get it was a lull, but it is what it is. Waiting for Mike. We'll try and fight back to see if it'll update. Looks like it's almost there. Got the update.
6236, turn right at 240.
Loaded it in.
Join the final code course.
26. This way. Let's review the flying procedures again. Okay. Check the CTAF here, which is that one. I forget what it is. With all the liabilities they want to use through them. It's private airfield. Right traffic 122.9, so we'll get that right. And I'll double check that.
GPS 2920, heavy flatting 030, back to the final.
Okay, arrival runway 31, 2,000 feet, good grass, left traffic pattern. Pattern elevation. Yeah, it's definitely not good. And I'm kind of in my midlife, but yeah, exactly.
American 29.
Anyways.
Try to maintain 5,000.
5,000.
Straight to left traffic. I'm going to go for 3-1 if the weather's good. So it looks like you have to do that anyways. That's the way they want it. Departure runway 13. All right, yeah. So we're going to 3-1. Then call on the CTAF 10-5. I'm going to keep that to my right here. And then we're coming from the west. 45 to left downwind. Above the ridge.
American 2365, turn left heading 360.
360, American 2365.
These will recommend. Oh, from the east, I'm sorry. No, from the west. Yeah. Left downwind above the ridge, not. Take downwind.
Blue Street 5323, contact tower 18.5.
18.5, Blue Street 5323.
Right there on that monitor, so I can see things. Things are looking decent. Oh, tablet is back. Yay, it updated everything. Oh, weather is not looking the best. It will download weather. See, we're in that little lull there.
miles from Martin, maintain 3,000 till established on the front approach course, third RNF 27 right approach, maintain 170 knots, 205 miles per hour.
Alright, 170 knots.
Minimum VFR there, everything else is VFR. Should be doable, but it's not going to be the best. You are seeing this, yes, okay. Alright. God, you're a man. I don't know what it is. Maybe dust.
American 2365, turn left heading 300, join the final approach
Oh,
course.
okay, I was like, what is that? There we go. I'm gonna either pattern altitude. Get this. 2,410. Oh, that's pattern. Yeah, okay. 1,000 feet above. So not that far. Let's get that set up. Make my descent. Wow.
American 1440, contact tower 118.5.
2,400.
55, American 1440.
From the west, 45 left down.
American 2365, 10 miles from Martin, maintain 3,000 till established on the front approach course, third RNF 27 right approach, maintain 170 knots, 205 miles per hour.
So what I'm not understanding is, you don't have to overfly the airfield, yes. Left up. No, from the... I think they got this backwards, if I'm reading this right. It says from the east, overfly the airfield, then turn on to the left, down. That makes more sense to me, because we're going to have to overfly the airfield.
I'm on 6236, contact tower 118.5.
Right. It makes sense to enter a left down, so from the west. 45 entering left down.
2908, set to maintain 4,000, turn left heading 360.
4,000 left 360,
So I'm gonna have to go around the airport, do a 45 entry.
American 2908, set to maintain 4,000, turn left heading 360.
4,000 left 360, American 2908.
That's why I'm confused.
American 805, turn left heading 330, report to field in sight, 9 o'clock, 11 miles.
That doesn't make sense either.
American 805.
So it should be, if we're going 45, speed north.
American 805, clear visual for
West.
27 right, maintain 170 knots, final final.
75 mile final, visual 75.
I'll make my own.
American 2365, contact tower 118.5.
85, American 2365.
American 2908, turn left heading 300, on the front approach course, set to maintain 3,000.
300, down to 3,000, join the final approach course, American 2908.
American 2908, 5 miles from Martin, maintain 3,000 till established on the final approach course, third RNAV 27 right approach, maintain 170 knots, 205 miles per hour.
Alright, clear RNF 27 right, 175 mile final, American 2908.
American 2908, contact tower 118.5.
118.5, good day, American 2908.
My headset died. Sorry about that, everyone. Can you hear me still? The battery died. Testing. It does work. Okay. It's supposed to give me a warning before it dies. Maybe it was.
Air 2179 is going to maintain 3,000.
Good thing about this wireless headset, I love it. It's SteelSeries. Oh, it's cool. But anyways, it has an extra battery, so you just charge it.
734 Alpha Uniform Coach Hill.
So sorry about that. We are back. 18 minutes away. So here's what I'm gonna do. See, it says left 45. I'm gonna go a little south of the airfield, follow the river in. Do a 45 left downwind if I can.
Air 2179, 410 to
And
11
then
o'clock, 13 miles towards
hang
the
towards the
airport.
mountains. Have the river on my left as I go left
Air
downwind.
2179, Clippers approach runway 27 right, maintain 170
No,
knots.
I got it. Yeah, I was being dumb again, everybody. No, it is a 45 left down. Okay, it makes sense now. I'm like looking at it like, huh? Yikes.
What'd you do?
That was really dumb of me. But luckily, we're saying this before we get there. You know what I'm saying? That's why we do that. So we are gonna make a 45 left entry down, which makes total sense.
Spirit 2179, contact tower 118.5.
Above the ridge, not the river. Take it downwind to, yep, southeast. That makes total.
Approach American 470.
Okay, that makes sense.
American 470, approach, roger.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. Just saying. It's like my cruising altitude where I said 4,500. I was like, huh? As I got doing our thing. But luckily I caught that before it took off. Alright, anyways. CTAF is 122.9er, 41 nautical miles out, so we can switch to the
American 470.
usually about 15 nautical miles out.
3,000. American 470.
Good. Gonna be near Buchanan, West Virginia. You're off on the right somewhere. Hopefully that parallel 42.
GPS 29,
Oh, I
heavy
should
turn
check.
off 8360.
All that rain there. This is what we're dealing with in the northeast over here, where I live. See that? Just total overcast and rain. Look at that. We missed it by just a little bit. Flight sim experience. So,
Piedmont,
blame the Great Lakes. No, just funny. All right, we got our magenta lines there too, which is nice to see. I like that in electronic flight. Left downwind, take a left over the ridge. We might have to stay 3,500 feet actually to stay over the ridge and then make our way down. So keep an eye on that too as well.
American 470, turn left heading 360. 360, American 470.
Buford, Texas is with us.
American 470 traffic off your left wing in about 2.5 miles at 4,500 feet northbound Cessna.
So, not hearing any weather. Elkins, Randolph County, which is just south of us. So again, that's a 2024 thing. I don't understand why it wouldn't do that, but there is no ASOS thing. Let me see if there's scenery that I have installed. Because it seems to when it's 2020 scenery, it doesn't Nope. So that's just a 2024.
November 734 Alpha Uniform traffic off your right wing at about 2 miles.
10 square miles visibility, no wind.
Out of 4,000 or 3,000.
Well, I have wind off the hills though. It's a bit down there. So it should still be decent. Grant County, which is southeast, is no wind, 10 square miles, few at 900, overcast 12,000. Clarksburg, which is to the west,
American 470,
10 square miles. Variable wind 200 at 7 knots. Scattered 1200. So, Thanks again for everyone sticking with me here. Let's make this a good land. Keep kind of high because it's on the bridge.
Piedmont 118 Quebec, ready speed to 190.
190 now, Piedmont 120.
The ridge is up to like 2,800 feet. So again, things you gotta look at. There's a point there at 2,800, 31, 33. Left 45 degree downwind. You got an antenna over there. You know, tower by electric wires. We'll get in there.
American 470, turn left direct Jalto to
Hopefully we'll be able to see the field at the time.
Alright,
We are going to approach it at like 70 knots with full flaps. So that way we get the soft field in there.
Mont 118 Quebec flying 130, vectors 2 funnels, descend and maintain 3,000.
130, 3,000, about 180.
Coffee. Right, well, you can kind of see stuff. That's the good news.
American 470, 412 o'clock and 14 miles towards the airport site.
Inside American 470.
American 470, clears approach, runway 27 right, maintain 170 knots or better to a 5 mile final.
Alright, clear visual, 7 right, 170 or better to 5 mile final, American 470.
These guys aren't very inviting here. Okay, fuel check. Keep it on the right for now.
We're up to the phone has that Airbus type.
Far up uniform, roger.
But we'll be flying the Arrow, hopefully, on June 26th, the day before FSExpo. And if some people come up a little early, hopefully they'll come fly with me. I'll go pick them up in Providence, which isn't that far from the house. It's about 20 or 30 minutes west. And then I'm going to drive all the way to Plymouth with them, take them up, have some fun. Maybe even lunch on the way back as I drive them back. But we'll see what happens. It might be a solo flight if none of that happens. So we'll just have to see. No one really took me up on it. I gave them a heads up to people I invited. So.
Piedmont 118 Quebec, descend and maintain 2,000.
2,000, Piedmont 118 Quebec.
Got some sun, it's just the clouds.
American 470, contact tower 118.5.
Off the target, American 470.
Off the uniform traffic, 2 o'clock and 2.5 on southwest on a 3,000 Sierra.
We're up to the phone with them.
We'll be flying from Boston, Dallas next month. Hope it's not like 100-something degrees like it was when I had to go down there. But it probably will be. They weren't bad on the pricing either. It's like $325-ish round person per person, round trip per
Piedmont
person.
118 Quebec, contact
Whereas when I
tower
had to go down with my
118.5.
brother, it was like $420 round trip. So now it's for me. So I mean, that was with luggage. We're doing 2 check bags, me and my wife. And hopefully you'll stick the kid stuff in. We're only going down there for like 3-4 days. Wednesday to Saturday, but leaving on Saturday.
Present heading
So,
into Sunday maintain 3,000.
but my old college roommate might drive up from San Antonio and meet us on Wednesday. Go to dinner. So good. It's a lot of hand-packed things. Spend time with my niece on Thursday, Friday, possibly Saturday morning if she wants to. But, Thursday, Friday are going to be the big let's do something days.
United
That's
513.
the plan.
United 513, Philly, Roger.
minutes. All right, we're gonna go a little bit to the north though, but again, I'm a little worried about the terrain here, so I'm gonna keep it at 3,500.
American 1684 forward 9 o'clock and 10 miles towards the airport side.
And we'll see what's going on here.
American 1684 clears approach runway 27 right.
Not liking the visibility over here. No, it looks like we might have to cheat again a little to get to Cheat River. Maybe not, it's just minimum. I wouldn't feel pretty good about my visual ability over here. It is what it is.
American 1684, contact tower 118.5.
That is Tiger Lake over there.
American
Left.
1684.
Now I know it's because of the section. Not the best day for a fly-in, but we'll try it. This is real world type of weather. I never said that once. Yeah, this is real world. Everything. That's the one good thing about morning flights. If you want to fly like daytime VFR,
reduce speed to 190,
you
then
can see
it's going to
everything on
maintain
it, so it's
3000.
up to time.
Go to 190, then
Let's get on the fuel. Stay up. Hoping it doesn't do like San Antonio last night where it was all glitchy as I was landing. There shouldn't be as much scenery loading around here. I'm not feeling
9513,
good.
it's going to maintain 2000, turn right heading 180.
We're gonna do it either way, so. Excuse me. Here's what I want to do. I'm gonna go heading a little to the north here. Just a little bit.
UPS 2920, heavy descent, maintain 2,100, report to field and flight 10 o'clock, 10 miles.
looking for the airport, descending 2100.
That way it could be more of a 45 here.
Left now.
UPS 2920, heavy turn, left heading
See that?
40.
Head up to about where those that 3073 symbol is for the mountains there. That's why I'm gonna keep it high. You know what I'm saying?
Air flight 1650 approach, fly heading 040,
down,
it's going to maintain 3000.
Okay, 040 heading 3000.
Love the bush. Just that whole thing right there.
United 515, clear
miles
for
southeast
2
of the
o'clock, 1
field.
miles towards the airport site.
United 515.
Final placing. Alright, that makes total sense. Alright. We're on our yeah, south side, it's just the overcast clouds. It's scattered. Visibility's terrible.
United 513, clear approach runway 27 right,
Again, this is
maintain
legal.
170 knots or greater 25 miles an hour.
Alright, 12 nautical miles out. I'm going to switch over to CTAF here. Let's do that on the chatter. Also, that's it. Cheat River traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, 12 nautical miles to the southwest, setting up a left 45 downwind entry for runway 31 full stop, Cheat River. Excuse me. I don't know why my allergies always go nuts when I stream. It's amazing.
Traffic. Skyhawk 61891.
Clear up a little bit.
Base 20 full stop.
We have some antennas like they said they would be out there, so you gotta stay up above this ridge. What's the? Let's try to get a pressure setting here.
Traffic.
Falcon.
Skyhawk 61891. Final 20.
We're gonna fly El Manuel Once we get in here. Cheat River traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, about 8.5 nautical miles southwest of the airport, signal 45 left downwind, runway 31 full stop, Cheat River. See what I'm saying here? So if I went right down the pattern altitude of 2400, we'd have an issue right there. You know what I'm saying? Antennas over there.
Sea River traffic, November. It's going to be a Gray Piper, northbound, 3 miles out. I'm going to set up the left downwind, 31.
I in no way said the color of my plane. The orange. That's fat simple, so let's get the frequency.
Air traffic,
We are going to go over the ridge, left downwind, autopilot is off. Shut down. Guy traffic.
traffic,
This is the ridge they're talking about.
final 20.
Cheat River should be right out there in front of us. Thinking it might be this, but 6 nautical miles out, so it might be out there further. Actually, it's 5 miles out. So this way.
Traffic, Skyhawk 5-2 uniform.
Cheat River traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, 4.5 nautical miles left, 45 downwind, entry for runway 31, full stop, Cheat River. Just come on now. Over the ridge, which is probably this thing. Stop climbing. Get this.
Traffic, citation 287 Charlie in 12 miles to the east, but on our way to
Sea River traffic, Gray Piper setting up, left downwind, runway 31. Sea River.
Should be in front of me.
Traffic, citation 228 Papa Charlie, 6 miles, net base, runway 24, full stop.
Alright, over the ridge, over the ridge. Here's the airfield. That must be it. So I'm looking for that Cessna. And Cheat River traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot. We're left downwind. Midfield.
Traffic,
31 full stop, Cheat River. I want to see where that Cessna traffic
final
is.
runway 24, full stop.
There's the river, so it's in the gorge there.
Traffic, citation 228 Papa Charlie, 2 miles final runway.
I have someone at ADSB, but it's not him. There's the river. Okay, let's get this thing set up early here. Some gas.
Traffic,
Full is good. Undercarriage, you have to go to 129.
15 miles to the south, going to be coming
down.
around for a left base 24.
Gonna follow that river in. Okay, mixture. Prop.
Traffic citation 613 Kilo Juliet.
Laps.
9 miles to the south, will be coming in left down, left base for 24.
Follow the river. Follow the river through the woods to Cheat River. Airport we go. Cheat River traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot turning left base. Runway 31
Traffic
full
citation
stop.
613 Kilo Juliet is on a left base for cruise floor.
Sea River traffic, Gray Piper, left downwind midfield, Cheat River.
Alright, so I'm in front of him. Okay.
Cheat River Island traffic, red commuter, southeast to the field, 10 miles out.
Cheat River traffic, November 72 Mike Echo, Tomahawk. We're about
coming in
15 miles to the east, and we'll be overflying midfield and entering left downwind for 31 Cheat River.
Right, we got turn final. Well, look at that river on our left because I can't see it. Which makes this challenging. But looks like we're good. So, Cheat River traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot turning left base to final. Runway 31, full stop, Cheat River. There's the river. Okay, stay towards
Traffic 270
right.
We're 10 miles to the southeast. Stay inbound. I'm going to fly
right in
overhead.
that valley. It looks like it's right there. Runway 31 will be that one. We have to descend down here, so.
Cheat River traffic, Gray Piper is going to extend the downwind for the traffic on final.
The arrow. Anyways.
Traffic, Challenger 270 Juliet Hotel. We're 5 miles to the southeast. We'll be overflying the field for left traffic, runway 2.
Hug this river bridge. Okay, no big flaps. I'm going to go full flaps, set this up early.
Traffic,
get down to 170 knots. Ride it.
would you see 7,000?
Sorry about my coughing fit. And here we go. It's kind of dangerous though.
Cheat River traffic, Gray Piper left to base, runway 31, Cheat River.
That's it though. Right, runway 31, that's that one. I don't know if I was supposed to be this close.
Traffic 270 Juliet Hotel, entering
Make
the
it
left
happen.
downwind, runway 6.
Okay, let's go slower. Do a tight fit. I'm still riding on 80 here. Cheat River traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, final runway 31. Cheat River, full stop. Ride that throttle. Ride that throttle.
Cheat River traffic, November 43721, Gray Piper, turning final. It's going to be about 2 miles. Cheat River.
Throttle out. Man. Yeah. Okay, all the way back on the elevator. That was one hell of a landing. Woo! Flaps up. You have to put some brakes in. That's the way I'm gonna do it without brakes. There's ATV there. Alright, keep this thing rolling. Park over here. Got some tents and everything here.
Traffic 270 Juliet Hotel, turning a
Cheat
final.
River traffic, Arrow 6 Echo Foxtrot, clear of the runway. Cheat River.
Cheat River traffic, Gray Piper, 1 mile final, Cheat River.
Alright, we'll leave it there. Parking brake on for now. Boy, that was not easy. That was not easy at all. Flaps up. Fuel pump off. Strobes off. Landing light off. Taxi light as required. We don't need it. Okay, we're all good. Make sure trim set for takeoff.
8.5 miles to the south at
It's not easy.
4,500.
Also, I think I was going a little fast there because it did not slow down at all.
Cheat
So
River Island traffic, red commuter, southeast to the field, 5 miles out.
Yeah, Island traffic, Gray Piper, short final, 3 miles.
Probably leave the avionics on some computer actually, so everything else can go off except for the beacon. And then we'll be good to go. Let's take a look at what's going on out here. That is the long runway. Oh, we have the ATV in the middle of the runway though. But yeah, it makes sense that you're not going to use this runway because they got tents and everything. This is the parallel 42 scenery. Man, even has an ATV sound. What was that? I took the tablet off though. Oh, it is off. Good. Camping just like in real life. Cool.
3 miles with 45-3 left downwind, runway 20, descending down through 3,700.
I'm gonna turn off the ATC chatter so that we can hear just about some stuff. They should be coming in. Yep. November 9. Whiskey Romeo.
Sheet Island traffic. No. Gray Piper is clear.
Dude, that is a challenging landing. Cool. How do you rotate?
Cheat River Island traffic.
That's the return.
Red commuter southeast of the field.
Oh, cool. So much
3 miles out.
You can see that left like my wheel. See that? That's the Austin 24 for you. Look, it left my wheel indentations. But if we wanted to make it over the other way, we have to back taxi.
Cheat River Island traffic. Red commuter will overfly the field and enter a left downwind for runway 31. Cheat River Island.
That's not easy. Oh, someone else has their drone out. Look at that. Dude, seriously. That is cool. That is a tricky landing. It's not easy. What the heck is this?
Cheat River traffic.
Look at that. It's like a DJI drone.
About 5 miles to the east, we have the commuter in sight. Will be number 2 following the pattern.
This is pretty nice. It is parallel 42. I'm gonna double check that, but I'm pretty sure it is. Still 56 West Virginia. Parallel 42 scenery. Yeah. Cool. It is a very nice scenery. More wood. There's an outhouse over here. They put a toilet in that thing? They did, kind of. Cool. It's also because we had a tailwind. Look at that. There's a little slight tailwind there. Going to that windsock. if that is functioning, not just visual. You have a tractor here.
Cheat River Island traffic. Red commuter overflying the field 2,500. Cheat River Island.
Path through the river and follow the signs. Oh, cool. Camping. Yeah, what a nice scenery. Alright. Very scenic. Maybe we wait around a little bit and see what happens. But yeah, I skimmed those trees too going down. It was just, maybe it'd be better if you come down here, like right around the river here. Cause I was high because the ridge here, but I came down as soon as I could. So I bet you that was a hard landing.
Cheat
Yeah,
River Island
we got down.
traffic. Red commuter. Left crosswind. Runway 31. Full stop landing. Cheat River Island.
He's over here. Somewhere. I don't see it being pumped in. Bad sim traffic. My daughter's looking at me. Give me a second.
Cheat River Island traffic. Gray Piper back taxiing runway 31. Cheat River Island.
Cheat River Island traffic. Red commuter left downwind. Runway 31. Cheat River Island.
Sure. She wants to say hi. Can't see her. Come here. Okay, so she got to say hi. Alright, let's see if we can see this aircraft coming in. Somewhere. So I thought I'd see him with my
Chief
drone.
Ryland, a white Tomahawk to Mike Echo, overflying midfield, and will be entering a left downwind.
Do you see anyone flying over? I don't see anyone flying over. So maybe VATSIM isn't pumping in here. It should be. It did clear up here. That's the good news, though. Oh, anyways.
Cheat River Island traffic.
Oh, there he is.
Red commuter,
right
turning left base, runway 31, full stop, Cheat River Island.
So he should be out there somewhere. He's going downwind. That guy is flying. Well, we have a fly-in, so there's some people that are flying on their own computers. Make sense? Yeah. But this is scenery where I landed, yeah. What? It is live, yes. See all these people camped here? This is the airport.
Cheat River Island traffic, red commuter.
Pretty cool.
1 mile final.
What are you doing?
Runway 31, full stop, Cheat River Island.
What are you doing? There's a weird hand coming out of the back seat. Wait, what is this? This is an ATV. Is that a? That's an ATV over there. Interesting. All right, where's this plane who's landing? I want to see someone land before we end the stream.
Cheat River Island traffic, number 72, Mike Echo is on left base runway 31, Cheat River.
A little weird, yeah, totally weird. This guy's calling your hand weird. Huh? Someone was watching. Downwind Sim, he's a nice person. It's my chat right here, see? It says, hello, weird hand. Oh, man. From St. Louis. He's in St. Louis, Missouri. Cool. All right.
Cheat River Island traffic, red commuter, clear, runway 31.
Oh, someone landed? We didn't even see it. Oh! I was looking. I didn't see anything. Here we are. That's my plane.
Mike Echo final, runway 31.
Someone's final. Wait a minute. It's like you don't see him. He's clear, but I don't see anyone else. Weird. Weird things are afoot at Cheat River. There is a slight tailwind, so that doesn't help on 3-1 either. Oh, there. Oh, hey, there's a drone. Did you see the drone? Isn't that cool? Great. Someone's flying a drone. No. This isn't West Virginia. Oh, there he is. All right, we got a landing file. No pressure. Pretty good. There you go. But we got an airplane there. I love that 2024 does the wheel indentations.
Cheat River traffic number 72, Mike Echo, clear, runway.
Go. Alright, so anyways, we got to see a landing. Heard ATC and everything. And we are going to call it a day from Cheat River in West Virginia. Nice landing, by the way. It is a Tomahawk. But from Cheat River, we're going to go rate someone if you're on Twitch. Please push that follow button if you haven't already on Twitch. And if you're on Kick, please push that subscribe button. We're trying to get more people on there as well. And if you all can, go to YouTube. YouTube.com/EricFlight. Try to subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're at like 947. Great. And my daughter wants to know that she's stalking me on YouTube. Anyways, we're going to call it a day. Thank you to Downwind Sid. Thank you to Nick Reslo. Thank you to everyone that came out here. Remember to tip your bar winter staff well. And I'll see you soon. Stay tuned on Twitch. He said bye-bye, weird hand. Bye-bye, weird hand. Cool? Right there, it says bye-bye, weird hand. Alright. Alright, we'll see you soon. Wave, wave, wave. Bye! Alright, we'll see you soon. Airplane, peace out. Ah!